actually kind of on time with this. Over the Edge. Clarksville, Iowa, USA. So to avoid the Valentine's Day nonsense this year, Ace, but I imagine Gwen will be all dewy-eyed going out on a date. Actually, Gwen's in bed. Those headaches and nightmares she's been suffering are getting worse. Let's hope a few days of rest will kick in anyway. We're not in Iowa for Valentine's Day. We came to Clarksville following the FBI lead. Agent Matheson said another child had gone missing here. Yes, and chances are those aren't regular kidnappings. The kid we spoke to in Chicago says his brother was taken by some creature with weird eyes. Last reported sighting of Marley Evans was. Hey, I just heard my police radio that a body's been found in a forest near here, and they're saying it's some sort of a ritual killing. Oh, great. That sounds like something we should look into. I'll get on the horn with Madison to pull a few strings, keep the local authorities off our backs. Ace, you and Luke head over to that forest and get a look at the crime scene. Over the Edge. Oh, this is new. I just haven't updated the title and everything because I didn't know what the title was. Heading to Charming Bridge. Almost like Ace Charming. Back in the day. Oh my gosh, there's a little goblin there. That's alright. Sustained handkerchief. Well, locket, smoking pipe, and raccoon. The young woman is dead, alright. She must have fallen from the bridge and hit her head. How do we know this wasn't an accident? Oh, you're right. Somebody carved an infinity symbol on her arm. Those marks on her shoulder suggest she was pushed. I don't know what that symbol means, but it could be something supernatural. Let's see what Ben can find out from the body. The lock you found next to the victim must belong to her. We still don't know her name, but that's definitely her photo. The guy in the other picture could be her boyfriend. Let's cross-check his image with our records. That handkerchief must have been dropped by the killer. There's blood all over it. I don't see any fingerprints, but we should take a sample of that blood. There could be other forensic evidence in that handkerchief. We'll have to put our investigation into the mysterious abductions on the back burner. So let's get to work. Alright guys, I'm gonna grab some stars. I'll be back. There's a picture of Backseat. Au revoir. Ooh, green eyes. I can't even tell the difference between these pictures. That one I can at least. And the victim's photo is named Andrew Lodge. Ace. Looks like he falls on us to break the bad news of his girlfriend's murder. Valentine's Day of all days. We don't even know who she is yet, so we'll have to pretend we're undercover cops investigating the crime. Let's go speak with Andrew Lodge, Detective Ace. Well, there's a stretch for me. You playing a detective. Nice work, Ace. There might not be any fingerprints on the killer's handkerchief, but this sample might give us a new lead. Let's get the sample to Priya. Oh, I didn't even notice that this bridge had the locks of love on it like they do over in, I think that's Vienna. I think that's Vienna where they do that. Andrew Lodge, we're detectives, but we'd like to ask you a few questions. We're trying to identify this woman. She was murdered earlier today, and... Wait, what? Sharon's dead? Oh my goodness. You her boyfriend? And her name was Sharon? Yes, Sharon Decker. We've been dating for about a year. She had an infinity symbol scratched up into her arm. Does that mean anything to you? Well, I have no idea. What kind of weirdo would do something like that? Oh, my darling, Sharon's gone. I've lost love of my life on Valentine's Day. She was so excited about it. She even stopped by the Valentine's Day store in town this morning. Well, we're sorry for your loss, Mr. Lodge. Meanwhile, Detective Ace, if Sharon was in the Valentine store, we should go check it out. We should. The great thing about this, again, is I know where everything is. Hey, good grief, Ace, just look at all this stuff. It's like Cupid himself threw up all over the shop. Anyways, let's get on with it. That bag you picked up belongs to Sharon Decker. Those are her initials. Take a look through her things, and if we're lucky, we'll find a clue about her murder. And the guy in the cardboard cutout must be the shop's owner, Ace. Let's dust off that video section and see who it is. Maybe you'll remember seeing the victim. Right. Ooh, hello. We found that victim's bag. Some sort of Valentine's Day perfume? Wait, this bottle didn't come with the shop. The lady's report on Black Hoss, Cordial of Desire. Ah, so she's the witch coven leader we met in San Francisco. What's she doing in Iowa? More importantly, what was the victim doing with the bottle of her love potion? Morgana knows we're supernatural hunters. We don't need to do the cover story, but we do need to find out how she's connected to the victim. Yeah. Interesting. Good to see Morgana back. Well, now we're getting here. Ace. According to this cardboard cutout, the owner of this Valentine's shop is Ace Boom. How should we play this? Let's pretend we're customers who heard talk around town about the murder of Sharon Decker. Come on, Ace, let's find Ace Boom. Got a good name. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. Ah, Ace, goodness nature must be smiling upon us to arrange such a fortuitous meeting. I'm sure about fortuitous, we're investigating the murder of a young woman. She's someone who seems to be acquainted with you. Oh, great, a young woman. Is it a witch you speak of? If not, I have no interest in the girl. Her name's Sharon Decker. She had a bottle of your Cordial of Desire. Oh, her. During a brief encounter with a young lady, she expressed her interest in the love potion. She wanted it for her companion for Valentine's Day. Despite the vanity of the occasion, I obliged and sold her a bottle of my finest elixir. So that's it? You can't just sell anything more about her? Of course not. I didn't know the girl. I know nothing about her murder. Disagree. Excuse me, Mr. Boone. We wanted to. Roses are red, violets are blue. The customer's getting the best balloon deal in town, and that's you. Oh, wow, that's funny. I'm actually just browsing, but have you heard the news? Sharon Decker was murdered. Well, that's terrible. Sharon was at my shop this morning. You know Miss Decker apart from her being a customer? Not really. It's hard to keep a track of the townsfolk. I'm so busy with my shop. I'm a self-made man, you see. I started out running a humble balloon stand in the mall. But after years of blood, sweat, and love, get it, love, here I am trying with the store. Yeah, well, about Miss Decker. Well, I'm not so suspicious about her being in my store. Half the towns walk through my door this week. It's Valentine's Day, you know? And take this balloon on the house. Alright, thanks. Oh, is it the guy that from the stall? Interesting. Seems like these were I miss my ex-husband the most. Ace. He would always make a huge deal about Valentine's Day, treating me like a queen. You couldn't handle being married to a werewolf. It's his loss. Well, you're our family now, Priya. Valentine's Day or not. That's sweet. Now, about that handkerchief. There's no doubt it's the killer's. The stain of the left hand matches the victim's blood type. Well, the killer probably went down and touched the body, making sure he was actually dead. was a huge mistake. I found traces of praline chocolates mixed in with the blood, which the killer must have smudged off while wiping their hands. Mistake indeed, Ace. We're one step closer to catch the sweet-toothed killer. Pray we'll reach out to Xander and make sure he does something nice for you. Xander can thank us later. It's been a long time since I didn't call my Valentine Ace, but I have fond memories of the ones I did. Great night, YouTube, and nothing but a bunch of hype if you ask me. Now about that body. Alright, you what, blanket? Right off the bat, there's no doubt this woman was pushed to her death. There are distinct trauma marks on her shoulders and chest where the killer would have shoved her over the railing. I also tell you that infinity symbol was carved into her arm before she died. Oh wow. Poor girl, do you have any idea what that symbol signifies? No, even Felix hasn't come up with anything. But there is something you'll be interested in. I found traces of aluminum hydroxide on the victim's shoulders, a major ingredient in antacid treatments. Now, if the killer left behind this antacid residue, it's obvious they're suffering from heartburn. Well, Ace, an upset stomach is the least the killer worries. Well, Ace, I have a new lead. I ran a search algorithm to locate activity, anything belonging to the victim, and I got a hit. Someone just sent to Sharon Decker a text message, and I know where her phone is. Nice. Alright, let's grab some stars. See you guys all in a little bit. Bichinis 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Bichinis 88. We're back. Let's head on to chapter number 2. Where Hope was able to figure out where she was. Is inside a roller rink in Clarksville. The victim might have lost her phone there, or maybe it was taken by her killer. Either way, we should go check it out. That would suck. I'm completely like, I don't know. I shouldn't be shocked at this point, but I mean, kind of brutal just to push someone over. Oh, well, there's the phone. That's easy enough. Horn poster. And then where's the cigarette case? I don't remember that showing up. Oh, that's gotta be a clue. Found the victim's phone case, but it's not damaged or stained with blood, so Sharon must have left it here before she was murdered. Still, someone just sent her a text message, so let's crack that password. And look, the victim's name is written on that torn paper. Let's tape those pieces back together. This antique cigarette case seems out of place in a roller rink. There's a faded description on the inside of the cover. Let's clear that up and see what it says. It's gotta be Morgana's. Come on. She's the only one that's ancient. Ace, here's a text message I've sent to our victim after she was killed. Reads, what have I done? I'm taking your life. Remorse is memory awake. Cureless disease, not even God can heal. It's intense. It's not a message, obviously, from the killer. It looks like they're sorry they pushed Sharon Decker off that bridge. But the sender is anonymous. We'll have to get Hope to try to trace the killer's number. Well, that would be nice. Basically, it would mean that the case is solved. Somehow I doubt we're going to get that much information. Yep. Knew it. Wood cigarette case is more than 200 years old. There's a picture of that, and the inscription reads, to my dear friend Fabian, 1781. Oh, wait, Fabian's coming back? This time we spoke to him, he spent the whole time hitting on me, but we need to find out what he's doing here. He must be somewhere. It's daylight outside. Ah. Interesting. Did not. I forgot that he was even alive. It's been a while. Came around this posters and the victims. After all, it's Moshe Decker. Looks like Moshe Decker is Sharon's sister. Apparently, I organized some sort of anti-Valentine's Day roller disco. Sounds like my kind of party. Victim's sister will be pretty upset about Sharon's murder. Let's tread carefully, Ace. Not too loud, Ace. Gwen is trying to sleep. She's muttering about nightmares of the Demon Queen locked in a cage by her enemies. I missed the day when she was harping on about her latest crush and ranting about her family. Yeah, we did that mind protection spell now more than ever, Ace, but we first must solve this murder. Did you manage to get a trace on that anonymous text message? Fortunately not. Although the killer seems remorseful, they clearly don't want to get caught. The message was sent from a disposable burner phone. Was it just in a dead end? Not entirely, Ace. The message seemed oddly poetic, so it asked me to look over it, and I found a very important clue. The line about remorse is a paraphrase of a poem by Emily Dickinson. Now, this particular poem is pretty obscure, which means the killer must have a keen interest in poetry. Well, these things are about to get a lot verse for our poetically inclined killer. Where'd you next, Ace? Back to the over-the-top Valentine's Day store? You insist. Oh, look, you lovely thing. Is this some divine dream, or are you really here before my eyes? We're here, but I wish we weren't. Oh, hush, with silly nonsense. You'll give me an upset stomach. Cut it out, Fabian. We're investigating the possible ritual killing of a young woman, Sharon Decker. I heard about that. Truly tragic. Does the infinity symbol signify anything for vampires? Infinity symbol? I may be older than 250, but I hope I don't look like I've been around forever. Stop dodging the question, Fabian. Did you know her? Was she attractive? If so, I probably did, but vampires aren't in the habit of pushing people off bridges. Now, Luke, when you're finished with all this murder business, perhaps you could be my Valentine. Hey. You're the detective investigating Sharon's murder. Andrew told me the terrible news. I've been comforting myself with chocolates, but that's just making my heart burn worse. You ever condolences, Miss Decker? Can you think of anyone who'd want to hurt Sharon? Nobody. My sister was the sweetest person in the world. She was always a hopeless romantic. But not me. That's why I organized this anti-Valentine's Day party at the roller rink. Does an infinity symbol mean anything to you or your sister? Not that I can think of. But I watch a lot of crime shows, and I have a theory. Last time, my sister's pet chicken, Rosie, was stolen, and that has to be connected to her murder. Pet chicken? Alright. We'll look into it. That's an odd thing to be missing. Nice to spot today. That diary has the victim's name on it. There's no better way to get in the mind of the victim than by reading their innermost thoughts. So let's crack that lock. And you know how I feel about Valentine's Day, so if you want to visit that basket of merchandise, knock yourself out. Wait, so just because you don't like Valentine's Day means you won't actually start, like, doing your job? Luke. Disappointing me. Now that we've got the victim's diary up, we better read through it, Ace. What are we looking for exactly? You're right, Sharon Decker was mixed up in the supernatural. Maybe she wrote about it, so let's say Felix is the name of these entries. Embroidered poem buried on the merchandise. Ace, it says, roses are red, pansies are black. Don't push me, Sharon, or I will push you back. This lousy poem sounds a lot like the one Ace Boomer said earlier. He doesn't sound happy with Sharon Decker. Let's ask Mr. Boomer what the problem was. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, Sarah's a bit disappointing, Ace. It's merely the ramblings of a 19-year-old. Okay, so we still don't know why someone carved the infinity symbol into Sharon Decker's arm and pushed her off the bridge. It wasn't a total loss. In one of her recent entries, she referenced her boyfriend. The young lovers were planning a romantic walk through the forest on Valentine's Day to the bridge where she was pushed from. Wait, so you're saying Andrew Lodge was on the crime scene? You never told us that. Let's go find out what Mr. Lodge is hiding. Back for more balloons? Don't freebie this time. These ones will cost you. Well, actually, hear about the embroidery. Were you mad at Sharon Decker for some reason? Well, poetry's a hobby of mine, and alright, who am I kidding? There's no sense lying to you, hunters. Sooner or later, you discover the truth. Wait, hunters? How do you know that we're supernatural hunters? Oh my goodness. I can sense it a mile away. I am Cupid, after all. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. So this guy is Cupid even back in the conspiracy days. That's amazing. Cupid is an angel of love? Angel. I'm a god, thank you very much. Kept my identity a secret for centuries, but I got careless. Sharon saw me brushing my wings one day in the back room. Once she figured out who I was, she kept pestering me to work my magic on her boyfriend, which naturally I refused. Then she threatened to reveal my secret to the world. Can you imagine if everyone knew who I was? They'd be wanting me to shoot my arrows all over the place. I had to keep her quiet. Wait a minute, so you pushed back? Let's hope that didn't mean literally, Cupid. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious and amazing. Have you found Sharon's killer yet, detectives? To lose the love of my life on Valentine's Day is like a tragic love poem. I actually wanted to know why you didn't tell us you were on the bridge earlier today where your girlfriend was killed. Oh, if only I had been. Maybe none of this would ever happen. Sure, I had planned a romantic walk for the two of us, but I had eaten too many chocolates on the roller rink. My heartburn was acting up, so I said we should stay here. Sharon got mad, stormed out, going to the forest alone. Never saw her again. If I had just been a man and gone with her, she might still be alive. I don't really disagree with you on that. What's the problem, Felix? You know that love potion Morgan sold at Victim Ace? What about it? Luke didn't believe the love potion actually works, so he decided to take a drink. Before I could stop him, he chugged the whole mouthful. Oh no, now he's just run off all dewy-eyed. Luke's gonna fall madly in love with the first person he lays on. Oh my gosh, it better not be Fabian. Oh, that's not good. This is not good at all. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in chapter 3 after I have some stars. Hopefully save Luke. Over in chapter 3, where we gotta save Luke from himself. Oh dear. Fabian's there. Oh great. Oh dear. Hello Chief, aren't you excited that I found the love of my life? It was Fabian all along. I knew your partner was succumb to my charms. The young man simply can't keep his hands off me. Oh brother, come on Luke, you better come with us. But Chief, Fabian and I are about to have some alone time away from the crowds. I said we're leaving Fernandez, that's an order. You heard the boy, it's your partner clearly has other things in mind. Ta-da. my gosh. Luke will come to his senses when that potion wears off. Oh my gosh. We should have captured him. Oh my gosh. Oh, great. Now we're gonna need. Oh dear. Okay. That's just. I mean, at least he could have. At least he could have found the roller rink chick. Ay. It's not even the fact that Fabian's the guy. It's just Fabian is not the person you want. Why can't I find the pet's collar? Oh, the chicken's tag. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Nuts. I get that. Not sure how much help will be. I've got a splitting headache and I haven't slept in days, but I just can't keep these visions of the netherworld out of my head. In any case, the chief brought me up to speed on the case and the ride over. The wooden box picked up as the victim's name on it. It's the kind of box you give an engagement ring. I think Sharon Decker's boyfriend was proposing on Valentine's Day? How romantic. Let's open this up quickly. And that collar with roses written on it. Why is that important, Ace? That's right. According to your notes, Rosie was the victim's pet chicken stolen last night, which could be connected to the murder. It's unusual, but it leads to lead. Let's vacuum up the fragments. Don't worry about me, Ace. I'm just a little dizzy. The sooner we solve this case, the sooner I can get back to bed. You look rough, Gwen. You look rough. Interesting. What do you think we choose these brown fragments you collect off the name tag, Ace? Well, yeah, let's put them under the microscope. Huh. Torn papers of Valentine's Day card addressed to the victim's boyfriend. It says I paused my game for you. Well, that's pretty funny, Ace. Hang on, this card originally was written by the victim. It's from her sister, Moesha. I don't know how Sharon would react to this, but if my sister sent a Valentine's card to my boyfriend, there'd be hell to pay. Better find out if Moesha Decker was trying to steal her sister's boyfriend. How much do you want to bet that they originally had a thing, and then she did the love potion to steal the boyfriend? That's gonna be my guess on this. That's what I think is gonna have happened, which is gonna have pissed off both the boyfriend when he snapped out of the love potion, and obviously her sister. That's my guess. Ooh. There's an engagement ring for the victim beside this box. A small charm shaped like a black rose. Do you think this is significant? Let's see if Felix knows anything about black roses. Probably not a good thing. Well, these brown fragments collected off that collar are bits of tobacco, Ace. Oh wait, the chief said you found Fabian Delamorte's cigarette case at the roller ring. What would Fabian want with the victim's pet chicken? Whatever it is, could it have anything to do with her murder? We need to speak with Fabian again to find out. Oh, great. And hopefully rescue Luke. Hopefully rescue Luke. Come on, Luke. Snap out of it, man. Snap out of it. Detective Ace found your Valentine's Day card movie show. What's the deal sending that to your sister's boyfriend? What are you suggesting? You think I was making a move on Andrew? That's just an innocent card. I flirt with everyone. Wow, and is that how Sharon saw it? An innocent card? She was kind of angry about it. She tore it up and stormed off. But I was friends with Andrew before she even knew him. We studied poetry in English class together. Let's just hope a case of sibling rivalry didn't escalate into murder. We've seen it happen before. I think it's insane, but... Hear about your lipstick partner, Ace. I'm afraid he's getting me some chocolates. We'll deal with Luke later. Right now, we'd like to explain the name tag. Did you steal Sharon Decker's pet chicken? So what if I did? You know the agreement vampires have with immortals to ethically source blood. Out here in the middle of nowhere, what's a vampire to do? Would you rather I'd kill the girl instead? I do my best to abide by the rules, Ace, especially now that I have a hunter for a boyfriend. Too bad it didn't work out between you and Pierce, Gwen. The four of us could have had a double date. Dude, it's not working out. He's under a spell. Why can't we just tell this guy this? I mean, he wouldn't understand. Or maybe we can get Cupid's help. I don't know. Well, that black rose charm you sent me, Ace, you didn't put it on, did you? No, neither of us did. Phew, that's a relief, because if either of you guys had, dudes, you'd be in for world problems. I remember reading something about the symbolism of black rose in my lexicon of floriography. It's a book about cryptological communication using flowers. Now, black rose represents hatred and death, and is often used by witches to put a curse on someone. Great, a witch's ex. Didn't you say Morgana Black was a suspect, Ace? She sold Sharon Decker a love potion. Maybe she gave Miss Decker more than she bargained for. We need to help find Morgana. My star's child, what manner of evil has you in its clutches? You look like you've been dragged through Hades by the hounds of hell. Never mind that. We'd like to let you know what manner of evil you wished upon Sharon Decker. We found that black rose charm. Sharon had it coming. That little wretch catfished me. Wait, catfished you? It all started when I met a man on Timber, Aiden. He reminded me of a warlock I dated at the Witchcraft Academy. He and I would message each other for hours. I'd quote passages of medieval Romanian poetry while eating the chocolates he sent me in the mail. It was as if our spirits were one. Eventually, he invited me to visit him in Clarksville, but Aiden turned out to be Sharon. She'd been pranking me the whole time. Wow, someone plays a little joke on you, so you put a hex on them? A little joke? You have no idea the stress she caused me. I had severe heartburn for days. Sharon had no idea what she got herself into. To her, it was just a game. Well, you don't play games with witches and live. I would say Morgana is probably the top suspect. I think it's, yeah, good call. Good call, Gwen. Probably a good call for you to go back to the crime scene. Alright, let's see if we can actually get a star here. Oh my gosh, 5,000 points away. On a blood-stained knife, but Sharon Decker wasn't stabbed. Wait, you're right. The killer did carve an infinity symbol on her arm for pushing her from the bridge. Theirs must be the weapon they used. Sample of that clear substance. Maybe, my mind's racing. Maybe it was Morgana saying that she had to do the infinity symbol in order to do the next spell or something like that. I don't know. My mind's racing right now in terms of what this could be. take it. My painkiller's wearing off. My headache's coming back. So let's get this clear subject. You found the coach knife to a stat. Gwen, you make me feel not so tired. What's this? Don't know what that is. I have no idea what this thing is, but maybe Hope can tell us. Yeah, it's very strange. Almost looks like maybe a belt loop? I don't know. How's you feeling, Midway? You know how the clubs finds a couple hobbies. Appreciate you trying to cheer me up, Hope, and I'd love a night out in town. But right now, let's focus on solving this murder. The quicker Sharon Decker's killer's got, the quicker I can rest. I'll get straight to... Oh, there it is. Isn't anything of class for a pair of suspenders. Now, the victim wasn't wearing his... It's her boyfriend. Maybe my theory of the spell being put on him and he finally got snapped out of it. Maybe that's actually what really happened. Nice to see you up and about, Gwen. We must be feeling pretty loud, so I'll give you a report brief. Your substance on the knife is hydrogen peroxide. The chemical has many uses, but... Oh yeah, totally. It's definitely her boyfriend. Easy. Now the question is again, why? Why did her boyfriend push her off the bridge? And he felt remorseful, so... My guess is I'm pretty close to this. Yeah, there's no way it's you. Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't have an earring. It's you. I think he found out that she had a spell on him. I think that's the reason. Andrew Lodge, what kind of monster murders her girlfriend? Some twisted ritual on Valentine's Day. I didn't murder Sharon, I swear. There's no sense in lying. We know you did it. We just want to know why. Instead of a romantic walk in the forest, you carved an infinity symbol into Sharon's arm and then shoved her off the bridge. Went down to check on her whether she was actually dead. I know I killed her. I admit it, but it wasn't my murder. It wasn't my fault. Wait, you carved an infinity symbol into her arm. No, that whole ritual was all Sharon's idea. She wanted us to kill ourselves in a Valentine's Day suicide pact. Sharon lured me out in the forest, obsessed with both of us killing ourselves. She wanted us to be together for eternity. Sharon carved that symbol into her own arm, then handed me the knife, saying I should do the same. But I threw the knife away and said I didn't want to do anything to do with it. I wasn't going to kill myself, not for her or anyone. Sharon got angry, insisting that it was the only way we could be together. She grabbed me by the arm and said we should jump off the bridge. I fought back, shoving her away. I pushed too hard and she went over the rail. Ah, so it was an accident. You did it in self-defense? Yes, I never wanted to hurt Sharon. I loved her more than anything in the world, but I wasn't ready to die. I'm afraid we'll have to hand you over to the authorities, Mr. Lodge, but given the circumstances, they'll probably be lenient. I didn't want to commit suicide, but now I wish I was dead. I've killed my darling Valentine. Crazy. Yeah, it is straight out of Shakespeare. Star-crossed lover lures her boyfriend into a suicide pact, but ends up being pushed to her death as he defends his life. But her work in Clarksville is far from finished. We still have no idea why children are being taken from their bedrooms by a monster. We're no closer to solving the witch enigma to shield our minds from demons. But Morgana's around, so maybe we can talk to her about that. Great. Gwen passes out because she's exhausted. Poor thing. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in chapter 4. Right now, actually. Where she passes out. Gwen, what's wrong? Don't touch her. I'm the only one who can help Gwen right now. Arthur, what are you doing here? Jacob, I know my presence here put everyone at risk. No demon should suspect we're on the same side, but your tech expert Hope begged me to come. Wait, what? Hope contacted you when I specifically ordered everyone not to? I'm sorry, Chief, but Arthur would be the only one who can help Gwen in her nightmare. She's passed on the ground as we speak. Hope, I'm worried about Gwen too, but my orders were crystal clear. Please, Jacob, Gwen is in serious trouble. Let me help her. Alright, you're here now. Gwen is our only problem. We still have the Luke situation to deal with. It'll take days for Morgana's love potion to wear off. We need Luke back now. The fellow who runs the Valentine's Day shop, the real Cupid, surely he can help. Yeah, that's right. I would feel like Cupid shot base. Don't forget Gwen. I know. It's just a absolute chaos is happening. I think I'm using Chrome. Pretty sure. I usually only use Chrome. Oh dear. Oh dear. Just heading out to fire off some arrows before Valentine's Day is over. Before we go, Cupid, we need your help. Our friend is suffering the effects of a love potion. We're hoping you know how to reverse it. Love potion, of course I can help. Elixirs are no substitute for true love. Breaking that particular spell is simple. The dose of my own love potion number 0 will nullify the effects of any concoction, but because of its potency, I've hidden it away. If you can find it in my shop, I'll help your friend. I'll even throw in a bonus. Very well, Cupid, let's go find this antidote ace. Instead of love potion number 9, it's love potion number 0. I love it. Sorry, Gwen, but right now this is way more important. Luke is way more important right now. You're just passed out. Luke could be in danger. So Cupid's hitting his love potion and there's someone in the shop base. Do you think this cushion has something to do with it? Oh my gosh, you're right. There's a lock on the back of this cushion, which means there's something inside here. Let's open it up. Craziness, man. Craziness. Honestly, anyone that's not using Chrome, I don't even know what to say. That's just a bad move. Just a bad move. I mean, unless you have like Safari or something, but Edge is just not friendly. Now we're cooking. This is something to end up. We need to bring Luke to his senses. After gallivanting around Fog, Luke's gonna be mucho embarrassed. Now let's meet up with Cupid too. Oh yeah, you're totally right, Ace. Luke's already under the influence of one enchanted love push. We should probably analyze this one before we go shooting into Luke's butt. Let's get this bottle to Priya. Our Valentine's Day was pretty normal, not anything too crazy. The missus won't leave the kids with anyone, so it's not like I can take her out on a date. She doesn't trust anyone. I'm a little confused by this love potion antidote, Ace. Didn't Cupid say it was potent? That's what the man said. Why? As far as I'm concerned, this concussion is completely harmless. It's nothing more than a mixture of citric acid and olive oil. It's essentially salad dressing. Well, that's weird, Ace. But who are we to argue with Cupid? If anyone can work their magic when it comes to matters of the heart, it's the god of love. Well, I guess you're right. If you want to shoot this into Luke's butt, I see no harm, other than a bruised ego. Now let's bring this Cupid and get our partner back. Oh my goodness. Those eyes. Ace, come join us unless you're here to try and take me away from my man again. Vampires are like fine wines, aren't they, Luke, darling? They only get better with age. Alright, simmer down there. We just need to... Alright, Cupid, fire away. Wait, what? I'll just fire off one of my arrows in. Ouch! Shot me in the butt. Ace, what happened? Yikes, what am I doing? Why am I touching Fabian? Oh, phooey, Ace, you're no fun. Just when it was getting rather exciting. Come on, Ace, let's get out of here. Ta-ta, Luke. I'll see you next Valentine's Day. And take this to remember me by. Brother. My goodness, Ace. It was that love potion drink, wasn't it? Wanting to go all over Fabian like that? This is so embarrassing. If there's any way we can keep this between us, I'll wash the dishes for a year. Enticing as that sounds, I'm afraid everyone on the team already knows. Oh man, I'll never live this down. Yeah, well don't mess with these things. With the supernatural, I mean, just go with it. Alright, Gwen, let's see if we can help you out, but I think this is going to open up a whole mess of things. You pass out, Gwen. A demon is attacking your mind, scouring your thoughts. I know, I'm trying to resist it, but I keep getting horrible visions of the Demon Queen in the Netherworld. Demons just look like a war in the Netherworld. Demons fighting against demons for control of the realm. I also saw the Demon Queen defeated and imprisoned. The Demon Rebels won, but I don't know what any of it means. What you're seeing is all true, echoes of the Netherworld's past. There was a civil war among the demons that ended with the Queen's defeat. I fought on the side of the rebels, but I can tell you no more until your minds are protected. Why am I being attacked? You must have met the demon, made eye contact with them. That gave the demon access to invade your mind. Someone I've met, who I looked in the eye, that could be anyone. Someone I dated, one of our suspects? Ace, it's imperative you shield Gwen's mind from this demon, or things will get worse for you all. It's exactly what we're doing. There's a witch's spell that can protect us. I urge caution dealing with witches. I've heard rumors that they're kidnapping children, and for what reason I do not know. Kidnapping children? Well, Ace, I'll discuss this further. Beware, Ace, you're caught up in things more sinister than you can even imagine. Oh, I know. Yes. I'm very concerned about what's going on here. It's the gorilla. Alright, what do we got here? That's obviously some video game console. Alright, I know everything is. Boom. And we got a star. Chief was really mad, Ace. I didn't want to disobey orders, but I figured since Arthur was a demon, he might be able to help Gwen. Anyway, right now we need to get to the bottom of these missing children. If these witches are involved, we need to know about it. And look, Ace, isn't that a missing poster from Marley Evans? Put that poster back together for sure. Are they using them to like in what was that? Hocus Pocus, where they like drain the kids of their energy so that they can stay young forever. Missing person, gotcha. This is a photo of Marley Evans. Agent Mathis said to me, it's taken only hours before she was abducted. Even these children are going missing under mysterious circumstances. Let's have Felix examine this poster. First I was kind of at a loss about what to do with the poster, Ace, but then I thought about what Arthur Duckwood said, that witches might be involved, so I got to work with my quartz crystal. Well, what does that do? It's a crystal of clarity. It's an ideal element to send, receive, and store traces of physical energy. I took this crystal and ran over the missing poster, and immediately both the crystal and Marley Evans' photograph lit up. Well, what does that mean? It means that when this photo was taken only hours before Marley Evans went missing, she was under the influence of a witch's spell. So it is true, the witches are involved. Whoever that monster was that was abducting children, they're somehow connected. And we have Morgana Blackhawk in Clarksville right now. That can't be a coincidence. She must know something about this. We need to speak with Morgana, but be careful. We know how she will react. Yeah, she's kind of, she's kind of volatile a little bit. Now what, Ace? More questions about that murder of yours? No, it's far more sinister than that, Morgana. We found evidence linking witches to the abduction of numerous children. Witches abducting children? Why on earth would we do that? You tell us. Witches have lived in peace among themselves for centuries. Ace, I assure you, no witch is responsible for any kidnappings. However, if it will appease you, I shall personally look into these serious allegations. Rest assured, Morgana, Ace will be looking into it too. If you or any other witches involved, we'll find out. Let's head back to base, Ace. I need something to eat. I can't face the Chief's wrath on an empty stomach. Glad you could join us again, Luke. Who would have thought we had genuine Casanova in our midst? Ugh, don't remind me, Chief. I'm mortified. All jokes aside, Fernandez, that's the last time you go drinking some enchanted witches posted. Understood? Well, you don't have to tell me twice. Speaking of witches, Ace, it's possible they're behind the missing children. Morgana Blackhawk denies it, but frankly, we can't take her word for it. We'll need to keep investigating. But right now, we should get back to solving Agnes Lake's enigma. I've got a theory about that. The enigma goes: strong winds blow you to the land where heart falls to become crimson blooms below, Or Heart Falls could be the bridge where Sharon Decker fell to her death. I suppose it's worth looking into, Ace. Go ahead and take a look under that bridge to see what's down below. Right. We'll see what we can find. I don't know what that means. Not a bunch of red flowers are growing in this bridge. The land where the heart falls to become crimson blooms. Ah, these could just be what we're looking for. Let's get a sample analyzed in the lab. Interesting. That's actually a good catch. I did not catch that at all. Alright. Quickly, let's look at the sample from those red roses of Bria. If those are crimson blooms we're looking for, they could be the key to unlocking the mind protection enigma. I like that sound. But we're only on 3 of 5, so the next case next week is really going to probably unlock a lot of these secrets. So tell us, Bria, those red flowers Ace found on that bridge and the crimson blooms we're supposed to be looking for? There's nothing mystical or enchanted about those flowers. They're a subspecies of Papavera rose plant, or in layman's term, poppies. The strange thing is, these flowers have no business growing under the bridge. This particular species of poppy is native to a farm in the state of Kansas. Quickly, Ace, that compass is lit up. That means we're on the right track. The final riddle of the mind protection enigma must be in that poppy field. Gotta report this to the chief. Yep. I've looked up the farm's application. Ace, it's right next to an amusement park called Aquamarine City. It's just a day's drive from here. Nice. We're going to Kansas. Not surprising, honestly. We're not in Kansas anymore. Got Wizard of Oz vibes. Oh, oh, oh. That does not look good. But anyways, let's do one more of these. We'll, and then I'll loop into the next one. But thanks everybody for watching. This was a good, fun time. Good Valentine's Day one, man. It's exciting. So, I will see you guys all later. Pitching 88. Over and out. So really cool. So I'll see you guys next Saturday. See you then.